Hello, lovelies. I'm Angela. This is Parisienne Farmgirl. Bienvenue. Welcome to the channel. Look who got a new door. I'm going to share a little bit about my new door in today's video. Today's video is going to be about, I guess, what I'm calling micro projects. The little projects that we do while we're not working on the big project. There's my old front door, which is going to go back on that garage door, which is just plastic and really silly. So the micro projects are what we do while we're waiting for a delivery truck, or we're waiting to have a bigger amount of time that we can devote to working on the kitchen. I have something really exciting to share with you. In the kitchen, we are finally cutting into the brick conservatory wall, to bring in some much needed light. Those of you that are in my Old World Design Society, we're talking about our projects, comparing notes on all our respective projects every Friday during our coffee talk. So you know what's going on, but if you're a YouTube viewer and you're not in the society, I gotta show you because it's such a big deal. One of my biggest laments in having the channel is that my kitchen is so dark and I love to film in my kitchen. So we are bringing in the light and we're gonna do that in this video. I'm gonna spend a few minutes out here in the garden with you and just get you caught up to speed on everything that's going on. You know I love to take care of my skin, so special thanks to Osea for sponsoring today's video. They are clean. They've been clean since 1996. Mother and daughter business, climate neutral, ocean positive, vegan, and cruelty-free. My forearms, strangely, get really dry when I'm out gardening. I think it's because they're exposed, and then I have the gloves on my hands. And the Undaria algae body oil has been really, really helpful for that. It's clinically proven to instantly improve skin elasticity. It visibly improves sagging skin to give you a more toned and sculpted look, and it's rich and never greasy. Now the hyaluronic sea serum has Japanese miru seaweed, 2 times hyaluronic acid, volcanic marine ferment, and snow mushroom. The key benefits of this serum: it's going to increase your skin's hydration, visibly minimizes all lines, plumps the skin, it's visibly firming, and it's perfect for all skin types. Check the link in this video description for 10% off your Osea products. Put them in your beach bag, keep them with your garden supplies. These are what you need for the summer. 10% off, click the link in this video description. Okay, so micro projects. First things first, the wisteria was gonna bloom. It needed more support. Last year, we brought you the video where we made some of our rustic supports that I love to put in the garden, some of the pyramids for the roses, and a little trellis for the wisteria that we have that's actually blooming. We have tons of wisteria. Most of it doesn't bloom, and I'm so proud of my little blooming vine. So it's getting taller and it needs some support horizontally. So we knocked together that project really quick. I dream of the house just being dripping with wisteria someday. I know it will happen. I have to be patient. In the meantime, gotta take care of those plants. Next micro project. I found a Dutch door. Now the reason this Dutch door is so cool to me, well, first of all, it's a Dutch door. I've always wanted one. Second of all, this is the door to the main lodge of a campgrounds that we have been camping at for probably 25 years. This is the campgrounds we used to stay at when we would come up to Door County on vacation long before we lived here. And I have to tell you, I don't remember where I found it, if I got it at a garage sale or if it was in a free pile somewhere. I don't remember. It's been sitting in our garage for about 4 years, and my mom's husband offered to help us install it. You know how much Joel loves to install a door. You know how much Joel hates to take down a perfectly good door. So he was working in the kitchen. My mom's husband decided to come up and help us work on the door. Of course, Joel ended up helping anyways, and as you saw, now I have a Dutch door. Next thing I'll do is I'm going to paint it the French Moire color. That is our paint color that you see on the outside, the blue. And I'm going to paint it a killer green on the inside. But another micro project checked off the list, Dutch door, check. Now the main thing that's going on while all of this is happening is that we're working on the kitchen. So I found 2 beautiful scratch and dent dishwashers. So I'm pleased to say very soon we will have dishwashers. I can't wait. I'm going to build facades so they won't look like dishwashers. That's going to be about like the only really modern thing in my French country unfitted kitchen. And if you've been following along on the channel for a while, you know how much I lament the lack of light in our kitchen. Because we're in an envelope house, there's a lot of windows on the outside, but then we're like a house within a house. So the kitchen gets really dark, especially in the winter, and it makes me sad, literally and figuratively. So the plan is to cut in to the wall on either side of where the copper sink goes. Of course, the copper sink, as you've seen, is sitting in the living room, and it has been for months. But that's sort of the big plan. We ran into some logistical problems. There was a vent pipe from the sink, which just out of naivete, we weren't thinking about there being a vent pipe in the way. So Joel had to drop that down. We're having to build supports to just give that wall a little bit extra support since we're making definitely some extra holes in it. I don't care. I'm so excited. So in this video, you're gonna get to see the big reveal of when we pull off that first panel and that new stream of light comes pouring in. But before all that, I had a friend over the other day. We were sitting right here in the courtyard. I looked over to the cypress in front of the house and I noticed that there was a little robin redbreast and she was freaking out. And I said, something's not right. Robins are usually really content and happy, and they kind of bounce around and do their thing, and she just doesn't look happy. I said, Junior, would you go check on that robin and see what's going on over there? He came bolting back. Mom, 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 come. I run over because I've never really heard him use such an urgent tone with me before. And there is a ginormous snake hanging out of the tree. I am not kidding. The snake was as thick as my forearm. For those of you that live in the Midwest, I don't know if they're prevalent in other parts of the country, but this was a fox snake. Thing was huge, hanging out of the tree like something out of Rudyard Kipling, and it had a little baby robin in its mouth. That's the corner of the garden where I store all my support branches that I use to, you know, knock things together and support plants during the summer. I grabbed one and just started wailing on this snake. I didn't know what to do. The snake is just doing its thing, but it was so traumatic for everybody watching it. I'm knocking on this snake like it's a piñata, get it to fall out of the tree. I'm still wailing on it, trying not to hurt the baby bird. I just wanted to see if this baby bird could maybe be viable. I'm sort of partial to robins. They're the state bird of Michigan. That's where I come from. I love the robins in my garden. And so I did get him to let go of the baby bird. Unfortunately, instead of heading towards the forest, he went right into my garden. So I'm sure I will encounter him next week. I'm not really looking forward to that. I don't mind garden snakes, but this dude looked like a boa constrictor. It was so traumatic. So we put the little baby bird in a cardboard box, put it over by a space heater to keep it warm. gave it a little look over. It looked like he might make it. So I was always taught growing up that if you touch a baby bird and try to put it back in its nest, the mother will reject it. Thanks to Google, I learned otherwise. So I did. I quickly Googled it, said, put it right back in as quick as you can. And so we did. Oh, is that going to be wide enough for me? Is this a wide enough piece of wood for what I want?
Can we move your phone?
Yeah. Because the windows...
That's how wide it's going to be right there sticking out.
And then the window's going to be on the back part.
Is that where you want it, on the back part?
I want the windows flush on the brick side, so then I have all this windowsill here. For bud faces and crap. Okay. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, except can't get this side in yet. Got a little right there, right?
Yeah, it's dark. It did start to rain.
That's good. Mosquito?
Probably. Having a hard time deciding here?
Forgot to add the extra for the board.
That's a cute little pencil you have.
Yeah, didn't you like the pink?
Mm-hmm.
Open it up more.
Oh, no way!
These are only cactus. The movies were that's why I didn't glue it yet. Because I wanted to be able to make sure I can close.
Careful, that marble's.
Just this bottom out a little bit.
Okay. I'm still like really wigged out about the fact that when I open them up, it's gonna be blue in here. Like, I don't like that. Am I gonna put green in my kitchen? I don't want to see baby blue out here. I only want my green. Yeah. Well, because the outsides are gonna be green. And then when I open them up... I just did it. Oh, he got it, sweetie. Juju got it.
A smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want to glimpse the future, you need space. And you said you'll put down your morning guns. Would you follow me to wander? Take my hand and walk beside me in a world of thunder. Fear is an imposter. When you look at me this way, I find it hard to not give in. You were slowly fading in my mind. When you left, I was so completely gone, but now I'm sure you were some of the best of things to find. Would you follow me to wonders? If you're everything that matters to me, makes me wonder why I can't get over you. When you look at me this way, I find it hard to not give in.
Oh yeah. I just can't believe that snake climbed that whole tree. I know. Easy, Joel, easy, your little hand. Alright. Vaya con Dios. Maybe the thrashing I gave it with that stick will teach him not to come back. I was trying not to smash the bird while I was beating on the snake. Way up there, sweetie.
Okay, just keep an eye out for the robins. When they come back, they were trying to feed it earlier.
Well, why are you sleeping it up?
Climbed up the dang tree. It felt like I was watching something from the Jungle Book. That's. It's gonna get windy this afternoon. Last thing we need is another broken window to add to the drama around here. All right. adding walls and walls.
Here's the screw, just hang on to that. Can you do that? Oh. I see. Okay, ready? Yeah, I know there's stuff. That's the construction zone. Just hold on to it. That might be a little heavy.
Button better be on.
Ready?
Really heavy. I don't know if my left arm
It's
and
just
a
gonna
screw.
just pull forward and just
Okay.
it should just set down.
Okay.
To hold it steady.
Oh.
He wrote the book.
Okay, ready for the light, guys? Hold on to the plastic. And my camera's right behind the plastic. Ah. Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Ta-da!
Oh my goodness.
What is it?
It's the light. Look how bright the kitchen is.
There you go. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
That is amazing.
Sweet. Look at that.
And you're gonna be able to see like the whole garden from the kitchen.
Yeah, you gotta be able
I
to.
don't know the password. I guessed it.
Okay. Is she feeding him?
Well, she just left to get more food. But Wilson's still in the nest, and I'm just so happy. Yeah, I can just see. Like,
I
I can just tell that it's him because like there's like a little bit of feathers, and there's like some of the pine tree. I'm so happy.
Gosh, it's nice to have something live on the farm for
So
once.
we are never without drama here in our everyday chateau. There's always something fun or traumatic or chaotic or creative going on. I'm so glad that you are here for it. By now, if you are subscribed to my newsletter, you've seen that I have announced the Paris 2025 dates. So a few trips have already sold. There's only 16 spaces total. I think we're down to 13 left. If you want to come to Paris with me in April of 2025, click this Eiffel Tower right here, watch another video, and I will see you all again very soon. A bientôt.